Hello, welcome to another video. Okay, today I'm going to tell you about freshwater eel. Okay, it's a type of a fish that looks like a snake. Okay, you can have a closer look. This is a eel, a freshwater eel. Okay, now many people think that this is a snake, but alright, it's a freshwater eel. Okay, it's a fish and not a snake. It can grow up to 1 meter. Okay, there are cases where people have seen more than 1 meter, 1.5 meter. But what I said, normally it grows up to 1 meter only. This is a freshwater eel. Okay, people have a wrong thinking. They call it wrongly. They say it's a snake fish or it's a sea snake. No, don't mix this with a sea snake. This is not a snake fish, it is a fish. It looks like a snake, okay? It's an eel. Okay, now I'll show it to you. Okay, now it belongs to the Anguillidae family. Okay, this is the scientific name for a eel, a freshwater eel. Okay, it's a very common food in Asian restaurant, like a fish. If you go to any seafood restaurant in Singapore, not all but some, and all over Asia, eel is a very popular dish. They cook it exactly like cooking a fish in a seafood restaurant. Okay, now it's a common seafood. Okay, now I'll show you the eel. Alright, now this is a eel. Okay, the body is very slimy. It can slip off your hand if you don't hold it properly. Now if you see properly, okay, come. Now, if you see, alright, the head and the body is like a snake. But if you look at the tail, it's like a fish. Alright? It's like a fish. So this is an eel. But from far, if you see it, it looks exactly like a snake, yes. But it's not. It belongs to the fish family. It's a common freshwater eel. Okay, eel. You have eel in fresh water, and you got also eel in the sea. Have you heard of the Moray eel? The Moray, M-O-R-A-Y, Moray eel. It's a sea. You can find it in the sea. It's a sea eel. It's larger than this. It can grow up to maybe 2 meters. It's much more thicker, heavier, and it's colorful. It is also edible. And also in the sea, you can find electric eels. This is a freshwater one. This is not a saltwater eel. A freshwater eel. If you can see it, come. See, you can. It's moving now. See, it's moving. Okay, the head, the eyes are over here in front, the body, and the tail. Now the body is very slimy. It doesn't have scales. No scales like fish. It doesn't have scales. The body is very slimy. Now, I'm gonna lift it up. Oh, sorry, I'm gonna lift it up. Okay, now. If you see, the top part is brown and the bottom is orange in color. Okay? Alright, I'm going to put it into the bucket again. Alright, it's very slimy. Okay? It curls exactly like a snake. It curls exactly like a snake. Now, some people, they even keep it at home in their fish tank, in their freshwater fish tank. Okay? Now, they keep in the fish tank. They like this kind of a being. They prefer this compared to normal fishes. Now, I caught this at a canal. This you can find it in lake, in rivers. Since it's fresh water, I caught it in a canal. Now, if you go down to some markets, they also sell it. They sell it live. If you want how many kilo, you tell them. They will weigh it and they'll cut it for you. They'll chop it for you. Alright? So this is a very common food in Southeast Asia. If you go to any like Chinese restaurant, this is a seafood you can find. Freshwater eel. Okay? A freshwater eel. Okay. So today I've shown you a freshwater eel which looks similar to snake. Now Till we meet again in my next video.